But it's 12:01, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I just want to give a little introduction. My name is Rita Alfaro, and I'm on the Fort Worth Public Library Adult Services team. I'm the music librarian, but I help out with a little bit of everything. And I just want to welcome you to today's program. This is our third part in the week-long business equity series. So if you're interested in the other ones that we have, they'll be at noon for the rest of the week. And you'll just register on our website. Or I think this link is also going to take you to the website. And this is essentially, we're just going to learn about support and a lot of the local resources that we have available for women and minority-owned businesses. So supporting entrepreneurs and small businesses is an important part of Fort Worth Public Library's commitment to nurturing opportunity here in Fort Worth. And today we have Tracy Irby from Texas Women's University Center for Women Entrepreneurs, and she will share practical advice on steps to starting a new business. Later in the week, we'll be learning about the free library resources for business research and funding resources for women-owned businesses as well. So welcome, Tracy, and also welcome Donna Lisa, who's joining us today for this presentation. So I'll let you guys do your quick intros, and then we'll get started with our PowerPoint.
Thank you, Rita. We're so excited to be back here again today. Thank you so much for having us again. So I'm Tracy Irby. I am the director at Texas Women's University Center for Women Entrepreneurs. And those that were here Monday learned that we were funded by the state legislature in 2015 just to help promote women entrepreneurs anywhere in the state of Texas. And we do that through funding, small business advising, networking and training events, and research into women's issues in the workplace or entrepreneur as well. We have with us today Donna Lisa Stinyard, and she is going to be running this program, and then we will be here to answer any questions as well afterwards. So Donna Lisa, if you want to introduce yourself.
So good afternoon, everyone. It's so nice to see everybody here. Just thanks for having us. I'm Donna Lisa Stinyard. I'm the program director at Texas Women's University. I'm a veteran turned entrepreneur, and you can put me in the category of absolutely loving my job and having the opportunity to help women start and grow their business. So we're so excited to be here.
Absolutely. We're really excited to have you guys on board with us for the week. Thank you so much for doing this. I'm sure, again, all of our attendees are really grateful for these awesome resources and this great presentation we're about to do. You did mention to me earlier that the person who did this presentation couldn't attend. I've forgotten her name if you guys want to mention her. But yeah, she did this amazing presentation and we're really excited to present it.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's Justine Shaw, our business advisor. And what we'll do is we'll go through the slide presentation, and she's got stuff, some sound recorded on each one of the slides, and we'll do questions and any kind of in-depth of those slides after the presentation's over.
Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Justine Shaw, and I am from the Texas Women's University Center for Women Entrepreneurs. Today, I am going to talk about the journey to launching or relaunching your business in Texas. We are going to talk in 3 different categories: ready, set, go. Let's get ready to launch our business. Let's set the proper paperwork up to be a successful business, and let's go. Let's open those doors and take in our first customer. Let's go. I would like for you to know that the information that I'm sharing with you today come from 3 very important resources: the Texas Economic Development, Texas Secretary of State Business Services, and the Small Business Administration. I have shared with you on this PowerPoint presentation the URLs. For me, I like to bookmark these URLs because throughout the continuing of my business, I will always need to go back to these websites to get different tips, to make sure my business stay compliant, and to just stay in the know. Let's get ready. In the section called Ready, we will talk about research, and yes, please do some more research. Write your business plan and choose your business location. Research. This is the most important step before you move forward to launch. Why? because it's best to know your market and to also work to define the type of business you will offer. You're offering your products, your service, and so on, than it is to not. And let me tell you, I've learned over the years, researching actually saves me money. Let me explain. One time I had this really great business idea. You could not tell me nothing. I love this business idea. I just knew it would be successful. So I took the time to do some research. Mine was pretty simple. I did some Google, found a business in another state, and I called the business owner and said, hey, do you have some time to just give me some tips? I'm thinking about opening up the business. What can I do? You know what the business owner said? I'm closing. I said, oh, okay. Would you like for me to share with me why you're closing? Maybe I can learn from them ups and downs and so on. This business owner was kind. Most business owners will not give you a 3-hour conversation, but this person did. And what I was able to learn is that my business actually wouldn't be viable. The way the market was set up, the interests of the people really just didn't want that product anymore. So I was grateful that that business owner gave me some insight for me to make my own decision to decide, I don't actually want to move forward in that business. But if I did not have not taken the step to just research, I may have learned it the hard way. So let me give you some tips on how your research can work for you and at a very low cost. It's going to take some time, but a lot of these resources are free to you. I enjoy a local librarian, and I also will say reach out to your small business center. Librarians have small business centers, and within those centers are templates of business plans. There are also previous business plans that could have been submitted. They also have access to online tools and software that allow you to understand your market. And so I will say, reach out to your local librarian, get access to these tools, spend some time exploring these tools, and it will give you information. So let me explain what some of this online software is. Let's say you're looking to be in your county and you have a product that's a luxury end product. It's very important if you have a luxury product to know your demographics. And so let's say you decide, I would like to sell fur coats. Very luxury, right? It's important for you to go to the library, get access to the market software, and they will then go into the county and say, oh, my county is this. You go into your county, you enter your county into the software, and it'll say, well, people in your county average income is $100,000. People in your income, average person likes to buy these type of things, or they spend their time on the weekends doing these type of things, or they're mostly Christian affiliated, or things like that. Those type of information will help you fine tune your products and services. So let's say the county you go into, you find out that no, your county average income is 100,000, but this specific zip code, the average income of people is $1 million. So then if I sell furs, I'm going into that zip code and making sure I have a store open in that zip code. But what if you do some research and you find out that in another zip code, there's a lot of vegans? Might not be the best place to put a fur coat, correct? So research will save you time, it will save you money, and will help you fine tune your business plan and where you're going next. So everywhere you go, you hear people say, write your plan, write your plan, write your plan. I'm going to say, write your business plan, but also allow us to support you. Here at the Center for Women's Entrepreneurs, we actually offer free business advising. Yes, free business advising. So come on in, get to know us, and we are here to support you. Additionally, we have free access to what is called liveplan.com. It's amazing. I really enjoy it. So let me give you a little secret. Numbers, I can understand them, but it takes a while. LifePlan is allowing me to create my financials very easy. I am able to enter in the amount for my products. and then tell and project how many I would like to sell. And then the life plan, it does a lot of the financial projections for me. And this is the most important part of the business plan in terms of in terms of our time. It's the most important section that I think most of us will spend a lot of time trying to fine tune the pricing of our products and services, you know? So give us a call and we can help you, or feel free to go to SCORE. SCORE, you can download different business plan templates. You can also reach out to your local small business center. You can also work with your librarians. All of these people are available to help you fine tune your business plan and get access to resources to make your business plan rock star successful. Okay, now I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip, and I want you to really think about this. A goal without a plan is just a wish. A goal without a plan is just a wish. So let's work together and get your business plan where it needs to be, because we want you to launch. Okay? Now, I put this in the ready section because it's important. Choose your business location. Now, you have to pull back and say, will I be a home business? Will I need a physical location? Or will I just be a business that works out of someone else's business? And so on. So spend time asking yourself, what is it that you would like to do? Where you would like to be? And think about it. Now, think about the researching of your location also. So I always encourage people to just drive around. Texas is booming. We are amazing. And Texas has new neighborhoods popping up everywhere. So I always tell people, like, drive around the county you would like to be in, or the city you would like to be in, and see where developers are building new office spaces or new restaurant locations or retail, and see those areas, get those numbers, call those developers and say, hey, I have a business coming. When will your site be finished? Give yourself a chance to start exploring where you would like to be. Now do something else, this is very important. Google your competition. You can use Google Maps, or you can use Google and say, let's say I have a donut business. Just type in donuts in my county, donut businesses in my county. Now, if there's 100 donut businesses in that county, it may encourage you to think about a different county that you would like to offer donuts. If there's only one donut business in that county, then it will encourage you and excite you to know that, hey, I can make it in this county. But do the research, pull back, and start thinking about, where would I like for my business to be, and where will it be successful? Okay, you guys? Now, did you know this? A little bit of a tip. Did you know your domain name and your social media accounts are considered digital real estate? Yes, digital real estate. Yes. So this is what I need you guys to do. If you know your business will also need to be successful online, go grab your domain names today. What is a domain name? Think www.mcdonalds.com, www.google.com, www.chickfil-a.com. Oh, geez, am I hungry? Okay, www.disney.com. Do yourself a favor and go grab those domains. You can go to GoDaddy, you can go to 101. There's so many places out there where you can buy. You go to register.com. So many different places you can go to buy your domain name. Okay, you guys? Now, all businesses may or may not be successful in social media, right? Some of us have businesses that don't need social media accounts. Some of us absolutely need to be on social media. So if you believe you're on social media, your business will do well by social media, go grab the accounts for your business name also. Because remember, everything online is real estate too. So while you're looking for a physical location, go grab the digital locations, okay? I wish you guys the best. Now, let's get ready to set up your business for success. In this session, we will talk about business structure and registration. business tax responsibilities, business licenses and permits by business type, and business employer requirements. Okay, you guys ready for this? These 4 categories are pretty intense. You have to learn a lot. You have a lot of questions in these categories, and there's a lot of little things we got to put together to make sure you're successful. So I'm going to say this right away, and just know, hopefully this can ease some of our concerns. Schedule an appointment, yes, free advising services with your local business, small business center, or us here at the Center for Women Entrepreneurs. It's free, and we are available to walk you through this process. Because let me tell you, for some owners, it could be a lot, and then for other owners, it could be easy breezy. They can do it themselves. But if you feel as if like, oh, this is a lot of information, give us a call. I'm here to work with you. I love encouraging business owners, and guess what? I want you to succeed. So give us a call here, okay? So let's get started. Business structure and registration. What does this mean? You need to determine the appropriate structures for your business. Let's say, are you going to be a limited liability corporation, a limited partnership? What type of classification will you become to become registered in the state of Texas to do business, to open your doors and say, I'm an official business of the state of Texas? Think about those structures. So what I've done is, Texas has done an excellent job of creating a sort of a cheat sheet for us, right? So that you can sit down with your business partners or your family and friends and say, where do you guys think I should be? Well, ultimately, I always encourage every single person that I work with to at least get the ears of the legal services just to make sure you're protecting your business the best. And there is about 3 different agencies in the state of Texas that offer free legal advice, especially for small business owners. But you want to read out, go to this website and read the different classifications and what each structure means. So what is a limited liability corporation in the state of Texas? What does that mean? How does it protect my business? What is a limited partnership? What is a registered corporation? Where do you have to be a corporate corporation? Am I a nonprofit? What does that look like? You really want to spend some time reading this information. And so the URL I provided to you will give you a breakdown of the different structures. But you need to determine the appropriate structure for your business, and you have to register your business. Now, depending on the structure, will also tell you the different costs, okay? And again, I'm here to support you. The Center for Women Entrepreneurs is here to support you. And so we will walk you through this process, because every person that's listening to this presentation, each and last one of your businesses are unique. And we want to make sure that we're catering and designing a plan of action that works for your unique business, okay? So in this conversation, remember, you need to think about the structure for your business. Now, we have to start talking about the taxes. Every time we open a business, we think about our taxes. So you will need to determine the potential tax responsibilities of your new business with the federal, state, and local authorities. You can go to the Internal Revenue Services. You can go to the Texas Comptroller of Public Accounts. And then we also have a place for marketplace seller for our online businesses. Inside this presentation, I shared you links to take you directly to those websites that I'm mentioning. I also, down at the bottom, will give you a full resource. Note that this link is what I call our cheat sheet in the state of Texas to walk us through every single step we need to take to get our business started. It would be easy for me to go through all of these and explain it, but my goal is to inspire you, to encourage you, and to give you sort of an overview of where we need to go. And then the coaches and us, we can start working with you individually to help you understand each different step and to understand what steps you need to take in your business. Because when it comes to tax responsibilities, depending on your business determines where you need to go and what tax structure you need to do and how you need to set it up. So just remember the point. I need to set up a structure. I need to think about a register so that I can pay taxes. And the next step we need to do is determine if you need to apply for licenses and permits. Now, Every business in Texas most likely will apply for a general business license. I shared with you in here where you can go to Business Permits Official Handbook and also the Business Permit Office of Texas. Also, don't forget, the source down here is our cheat sheet. You can click on those links and it will actually walk you through the process to determine if your business needs to be a permit. But there also are individuals here, coaches, that can also work you. The Small Business Center and the Center for Women Entrepreneurs are here to help you understand this process. It's actually pretty easy, but you know what? Guess what? What's easy to me may not be easy to you. So I'm here to make it easy for you. Okay? So what we need to do is we need to set up our business structure. We need to determine what taxes we need to pay. We also need to determine what licenses and permits we need to apply for. The last one is we need to also determine what additional steps we need to do to hire people. So it's called the business employer requirements. If you're planning to employ staff, determine federal and state employer requirements. What I have done is share with you a link to go to learn more about whether or not what steps you need to additionally take into your first employee. A lot of business owners, when we first get started, we are the employee. So this is something we usually say for our first or our second year. But some of us, maybe if we're opening up a restaurant, we need to hire people right away. So it's just based on the needs of your business. So remember, we're here to walk you through this process. We have several cheat sheets available for you online, or you can set up a free advising services. Okay, we look forward to getting to know you too. Now, how do we go forward? How do we launch and how do we open those doors? Okay, some of the things that I'm going to talk to you about today is develop your elevator speech for pitching your business idea, finance your business, seek out mentorship, and additional resources for launching your business. Okay, this is where I really enjoy. So I've been doing business advising for about 17 years now. And one of the things that I've noticed is sometimes we are not great at articulating or just sharing with others our business idea or the purpose of why we're launching a certain business. So what I like to encourage people is to develop that elevator speech. Give yourself 30 seconds to really fine tune your business idea. And why is this important? Let's say you call me and you say, look, I want to schedule some free business advisory services. Or you reach out to your local librarian, you pop in and say, hey, can you help me find resources or learn my demographics of my business or help me find similar business plans according to the business I would like to launch. Or you reach out to your small business center and you say, hey, I would like to learn what it takes to apply for a small business loan. What are the steps I need to do? Or you learn about a free funding for your business through a grant process. You reach out to the agency and say, hey, what is the steps I need to do? How do I get help? I find that how we are able to communicate to others allows other people to then support us in the right way. So when we put together our elevator pitch, we want to empower others to become supporters of us and to help us get the job done. And so it's very, very important to fine tune your pitch. So let me give you an example. If I have a business, let's say selling donuts. If I have a business selling donuts, here's an example of what we usually do as small business owners when we go into somewhere. Hi, my name is Justina. I have a donut shop that I would like to open up. And the reason why I want to open up the donut shop is because I've been working in a donut shop for years because my grandparents, they owned a shop and then my mom owned a shop. But about 6 years ago, we lost the shop and no one has opened it again. And I would like to continue the legacy. I'm not sure where I want to be. I'm not sure how many customers I want, but I know I can make donuts. And I know it's very important for me to work with my family to get it started. How did that sound to you? Now, let me give you another example of how an elevator pitch can empower people. Hi, my name is Justine Shaw. I come from a generation of donut makers. We have had a successful business for the last 26 years, from my grandparents to my mother. We recently lost a business about 6 years ago because my mom passed away of cancer. But I would like to continue this legacy and reopen the business. I have 17 different recipes that are unique and special. We had customers allowing us to generate revenue of $350,000. I would like to work with you to learn how I can make this a reality. Can you help me? How does that sound? Does it empower you to also want to help me? Does it give you enough information to feel confident that I can be successful? Did it also allow you to feel as if I'm worth your time because I'm going to be successful? Let's fine tune those elevator pitches so that as you go out, you will always be successful. Financing your business. There are many, 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 many ways in Texas you can finance your business. I tell you this, Texas is one great state to launch a business. We are in the most perfect place. Don't you love it? Go Texas. So what does it take to get the financing? Because it's two things that keeps us away from launching. Financing is definitely one, but I like to say access to resources is more of the problem. But you know, finances is part of that. So here in Texas, we have several ways you can get financed. Some people work with family and friends, give them a percentage of the company, or just ask for a loan from family and friends. Some people may go to their bank and get a micro loan. Some people may work with an SBA counselor to just apply for a loan through them. Some people are really great writers or they're really great pitchers, so they can apply for grants or do some business plan competitions. There are a lot of ways to get financed, but let me tell you, it takes a lot of time to be able to work to get the financing. So if you know you need financing, pull back some and give yourself a little bit of time to find the money, okay? And remember, it's not gonna come from all one source. You may have to work in multiple places. You may have to go find grants, then you may have to work with your bank to establish credit for your business and different things like that. So be cautious of that and be more realistic in your timing if financing is what you need. Okay? Now, seek out mentorship. I think this is just as important as developing your elevator pitches. I do believe seeking out mentorship is important. Most of our industries are moving really, really fast. Really fast. So let's say you're someone in the restaurant industry, that area is moving fast, different product and services, and even how you provide your services is changing. Let's say you work in construction, that is evolving. Now green construction is coming out. So you're like, okay, what are the product and services I can do? If you work in digital technology, you're someone who's producing a digital product or you're producing some type of technology. We all know that's moving so fast. Just think, every time you buy a phone, is something else coming out? How do you stay up? So I always say, get a mentor, because sometimes you need another mind to think through how everything around you is moving, but then also sometimes you just need another person to vent to. Have you ever had a moment where you experienced something so just unique to your experience and you're saying, who do I talk to that will understand what I'm going through? Find your mentor in your industry that have already accomplished where you're trying to go and allow them, even if it's a mentor you check in twice a year or you check in once a week, just find someone that you can throw your ideas off on, or you can just vent to, or you can just share information with. Mentorship comes in different formats. I like to say that I'm a resource mentor because every time something comes across my inbox that I believe can add value to someone else, I'm sharing it. But that's the only contact I have with people is sharing resources. But then I also have opportunities when I'm able to be mentored. And I have a mentor that reaches out to me once a year and say, give me an update on where the business is going, or give me an update on what's your goals for this year. And it's great because that once a year, they challenge me to think. Because sometimes I'm just go, 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 go. I need to slow down and just articulate where I'm trying to go. So please do yourself a favor, seek out mentors. Now, let me give you a cheat sheet. Some of the best mentors in business that I have met is through SCORE. SCORE, SCORE. SCORE has retired professionals, retired business owners, retired executives that have done it right, they have done a great job at it, and now are just eager to share their information with you. And you know what's great about SCORE people? The retired part. Yes, the retired part. So they have a lot of time to give you if they believe it will add value to you. And I mean, some people I have talked to, some of my peers, some of my other business owners, they have learned so much from a SCORE person. So do yourself a favor, go sign up today. You go to the SCORE website, sign up and request a mentor. Do yourself that favor, and I promise you, you will enjoy it. Now, here are some resources. Remember, I like mentoring through resources. So I would like for you to share with you the website for the Center for Women Entrepreneurs, also the Governor Small Business Resource Portal. That is the portal where our cheat sheet is. It's also the portal that have multiple links where you can go learn about different financing options or grant options within for small businesses. People Fund, let me tell you. I send so many people to People Fund. People Fund is amazing, and it's in Texas. So People Fund is awesome. If you are looking for financing or you're looking to figure out how to fund your business, I will say get on the schedule of an advisor at People Fund. They are excellent at being able to help you understand what it takes to get business credit, what it takes to structure your business to qualify for SBA loan. Also, what are other alternative financing options? They will teach you about crowdfunding. They will also teach you about other alternative ways, like what it means to take in an investor, things like that. And these, most of the advisors there are very, very astute in understanding financing, money, how money moves, and then how to put your package together in terms of numbers. You always, always need someone like People Fund in your back corner, because they will always help you understand how to make your business better and attract new resources. So please reach out to People Fund, get on their schedule. Another place that I send people is the Women Business Council Southwest. So if you have a business and you're looking to be certified, certifications could be something like becoming a women business enterprise certification. It could be a historically underutilized business certification hub. It could be a minority business certification. It could be a woman-owned business certification. It's very important to go through this process to get the certifications. And which is really, really cool about the Women Business Council Southwest is they charge a flat rate to help you get certified with the state and then also on the national level. And these certifications will make a very big difference in your business as you continue to grow it. You will see that these certifications will open up doors that you did not expect. And it could be as simple as you have a company that is a supplier and you are looking to offer your materials and products. Let's say you're a supplier of gloves or medical gloves. If you become certified and your business becomes certified and you're a woman-owned business, you own 51% of the business, and Southwest is able to get you certified, then when you go to bid on contracts with the government, with Texas, the state of Texas, and let's say someone puts out a bid that says, I need someone to supply me 100,000 gloves for the local hospital. Guess what? You get to apply for it, and then you also get to add on your certification, and that will make a difference in the consideration process. It will make a small difference. It's not the only difference, but it will give you a thumbs up in the very long process of bidding for that contract. I hope that made sense on that. But go get your certification and let's see if it can help add value to your business. And they will let you know if your business may or may not need the certification, but it never hurts to start the conversation to understand if you should get the certification. Okay, so remember, I'm talking about the Center for Women Entrepreneurs. We have multiple resources, including grants. We have free advising services, and we will also be launching some on-site educational tools, especially like around QuickBooks and so on, how to develop your business plan. You have the Governor's Small Business Resource Portal. It's sort of a checklist to let you understand the steps you need to take to register your business, but then it also gives you lists of resources like how to finance your business, how to establish your tax structure, things like that. Then you have People Fund, they have astute advisors to help how to finance your business. Then you have the Women Business Council, Southwest. These are counselors that are specifically focused on helping you get your business certified, but they also offer additional services and helping you get access to lenders, helping you get access to potential investors, and then also helping you understand if there's mentors out there that can support you. Well, all four of these places are amazing, and they're gonna make your business be successful. Additional resources is, I have to talk about us just a little bit more. We are the Center for Women Entrepreneurs. Have you checked out our YouTube channel? Once a month, we provide sort of these educational series. Let me tell you, Donna Lisa is my colleague. She puts these together, and her content and the resources she put together are amazing, amazing. So if you have some time and you just want to learn a little bit more about a specific subject matter, please check out our website, our YouTube channel, because Donna Lisa has done an outstanding job at creating content that is going to really help you, empower you, and get you to the next step so that you can get your business launched. So check out our YouTube channel. Additionally, as I mentioned throughout the conversation, we offer free business advising and financial support. We offer grants, and we also offer advising. So reach out to us anytime. It's all free to you, and we're here to support you. Now, here are some additional tips, words of wisdom, did you know, kind of a conversation. I would like to suggest to you guys to spend time requesting at least 3 options for your needs. Think supplier, vendors, and spaces. So as I do business advising with people, I've noticed that sometimes we're like, yeah, I'm ready to get my business started. And sometimes we find one resource and then we stick with that resource. But if you would challenge yourself to think about, I want 3 quotes from everyone, it would empower you to know which vendor you should be working with. So best example I can give, let's go back to the donut shop. Let's say I get financing and the donut shop is ready to open, right? What if I go out and I find this one restaurant or this one retail space, and I'm like, okay, I'll just go with that retail space. But the retail space is $75 per square foot. Really, really expensive. But then as I move in, I'm like, okay, I'll pay the high rent. But then 3 weeks later, another space opens up that's amazing across the street from me. And then I go over there and just talk randomly to the guy who owns the building, and he tells me he's renting it out for $18 a square foot. Would it have, if I would have pulled back and just told myself, let me just go out and get at least 3 quotes and then make my decision based on the 3 quotes, it would have gave me an opportunity to see that I can save money on my rent by just getting 3 quotes. And I, hopefully within the 3 quotes, I would have found this guy for $18 a square foot. Another example could be, I work with a vendor that delivers me flour. And that vendor decided that they're going to increase my rates for delivery for $300 for every time they deliver. That's really expensive, $300 to deliver. But I feel stuck because I'm like, well, this is the only place that delivers me the flour. But if I would have pulled back and said, let me find all of the suppliers of flour in the state of Texas, I may have found 5 suppliers, received requests from the 5 suppliers, and found out that 2 of my suppliers have no delivery fee, and they can deliver every day at 3 a.m. when I open up to start preparing the donuts. So do yourself a favor, pull back, and make sure you get as many quotes as you can to understand the pricing of your business, because you have to understand that the pricing will make and break how much it costs for you to offer your product or service. So pull back, take some time, evaluate who can offer you services. Now, fine tune your elevator pitch. You know, I was kind of excited about these elevator pitches, so I'm gonna say it again. Let's fine tune them. This helps people understand your business idea and goals quickly. Your pitch will activate the listener to understand how they can support your business. So work on those pitches. The last one, update your business plan quarterly or yearly to remind yourself of our goals and ideas. I like to do this with my mentor. I like to say, hey, once a year, can we just jump in and review my goals? Because I need accountability, because otherwise I'll put it on the shelf and not think about it. If you feel like you need accountability, schedule something once a year with a business advisor or work with your mentor. But do yourself a favor and always go back to that business plan, because that will give you a chance to really think about your goals. And let's be honest, when we're in the new of our business, before we get stressed out and overwhelmed and we're working every day, right now is the best time to have great ideas. I've gone back to my business plan and say, geez, that was a good idea. And then you launch it and it does well. Sometimes we just forget all of the goodness we put in our business plan. So always go back to it. Okay, I'm gonna say this one last time, and here's my contact information. So schedule a free advising session today. You can give us a call, you can drop us an email, and we will get you set up. Well, that's it from me today. So thank you so much for your time. And we here at the Center for Women Entrepreneurs at the Texas Woman University are here to support you. We work throughout the state of Texas. So even if you have friends that are in El Paso or wherever, send them over to us, because we work with women throughout the state and we are here to support. Thank you so very much for your time, and we look forward to you launching your business. Thank you so much. Bye.
Well, that was really fantastic. I learned a lot of information, and I'm not a business person, so hopefully y'all got some really great resources. I just want to say again, they talked about libraries a lot, so please do feel free to come to us and reach out to us if you guys do have any questions or you're looking for information. We do like to make partnerships and connections, and we'll try to find you the correct resources. But I guess now we can go to any questions or review any of the slides that anybody might want to see again, or get some information from.
Well, we're good either way, because if they have any questions, we're here to answer them. There were a few things I did want to add in there. When somebody signs up for or registers for taxes, make sure you sign up for their emails, because you never want to miss a tax date, because that will end up with a big penalty. So if you get the reminder emails when you do that, it will help you. If you're a day late, some of those are $50. So sign up for those for sales and use tax permit. And also, if you are an LLC, there is something called a franchise tax. It has nothing to do with a franchise business. And you have to fill out the form every year by May 15th. Usually the tax applies to people that have over $1 million in sales. Most of us aren't there, especially as a startup, but you have to fill out the form. And if you just put your sales aren't that, you don't owe anything. But if you're a day late, costs you $50. Some people's LLCs have been shut down because they did not pay this. So always make sure with anything you do regarding taxes, IRS, et cetera, that you get their email reminders.
I just put the link to register for business advising inside of the chat.
Then we have some questions in the Q&A. One of them, will these Zooms be available at a later time to review? Yes, they will be on our library's YouTube channel, probably within a week or two. So just check back. If you don't see them, feel free to email us and we can try to get you a link. One of the other questions, can you put up the number and email again? So I assume from the last slide. And then one more question. Thank you very much for the presentation. Could CWE also guide us to launch a nonprofit?
Yes, we definitely can help with that, but we are funded by the state legislature to promote for-profit businesses. We can help with the nonprofit, but you are not eligible for any of our grant programs because we are funded by sales tax, and nonprofits don't pay any of those. So it's one of the fine lines, but you're able to come to all of our training events. You can get the free business advising. We can help you start up your nonprofit. So there's a lot of help that we can give to nonprofits.
We've got one more. Does your agency have reduced fees to help veterans get 8A certified? Thank you.
No, we do not offer that. I was trying to think of any of our partners. We work with the Texas Veterans Commission, the Veteran Women on Enterprise Center, and I'm not sure any of those offer discounts for those. However, next year, if your business is new, the law has gone back into effect that we had previously, that they can register an LLC for free and for 5 years not have to pay any taxes. So that is some help for veterans.
Thank you. One of the questions, Office of Secretary rejected my business application due to Article 2C. I plan to only have e-commerce, but the letter rejected my business address. I purchased a mailbox not listed as a PO box. Please clarify how I can resolve.
They have changed some of the regulations on boxes. I mean, we used to recommend get a outside mailbox because when you register your home, it is public information and anybody out there can find out where you live. I would probably give them a call. They're very helpful if you call them and find out exactly what they're looking for or what kind of box or address they are wanting from you.
Thank you. Another question came in. Do you all provide assistance in Spanish, and does SCORE provide services in Spanish?
At this point, we do not. There are some things we can help interpret, but we don't have anyone that is full-time bilingual on our staff. I cannot talk about SCORE because they are part of the SBA and are not affiliated with us, but I believe I have seen that they do have some SCORE bilingual advisors, and you might also want to check with the small business development centers as well, that some of those do have Spanish speaking advisors.
And I was going to recommend if they're local Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, they also have people who might be able to help you or point you in the right direction for Spanish resources as well. One more question came in. What's the best way to research for your business NAICS code, as well as knowing how to certify your business?
Okay, well, that's a lot of different information there. Your next code, you should just be able to put that number in online, or if you're searching for it, it will come up and you can find different codes and you decide which ones best fit your business. You will need one primary one though, but you can have more than one. What was the second part of that one?
And the second part to that was, as well as knowing how to certify your business.
Okay, you have to go through a certifying agency to get your business certified. So for woman-owned, WBE, WOSB, out of Arlington is NCTRCA, are some of the local agencies that can help with that. We like to use the Women's Business Council Southwest because they can get more than one certification and you only send your paperwork to one place.
One more. Thank you for this information. It was very helpful. I just started my consulting LLC and I am preparing to launch soon. I'm looking forward to learning more from you. I consult for a very niche market. Does my mentor necessarily need to have been a consultant in the same market?
Oh my goodness, no. We can help in so many different areas, and we research a lot too. Some of the things that you're looking for really doesn't matter your niche, but who your target market is. So we can help with that, how you're going to promote your business, where you're going to get clients, etc. How to use social media or how to gain clients from social media. So there's so much that we do that it really sometimes doesn't really even matter what type of business you have. But of course, consultants understand. And Justina has done some consulting, so that should be helpful.
Thank you. One more came in. A former business owner recommended trying to sell my product before filing any more business paperwork. How do I create credibility without the license?
Well, there's always a test period too, but I'm not sure if it's, what type of item this is, because some things you shouldn't be selling. If it's a product, you should have a sales and use tax permit. So depending on what it is would matter, but you can do your own research. You can talk to friends and families and family members, other people that you know. Get some outside of family, because someone like your mom may say everything's great that you do. So, you can check that way, see if it's something they would purchase. There are ways to kind of test the market or see if people would even be interested in it before you legitimize your business.
Great, thank you. No, are there any more questions from any of our attendees right now? And again, Donna Lisa put in the chat, if you look, the phone number to contact them if you have maybe more information that you need or anything a little bit more in depth, or maybe something you don't want to share right now, as well as their email address to contact them.
Thank you. And I did just want to say our small business advising and our services, everything is free and confidential. We don't share your information with anybody else, because I know a lot of times that's important when you're starting a business.
Great. So if that's no more, Donna Lisa also put a link for the website as well. So you've got your phone number, email address, and a link, as well as you can always contact us here at the library, and we can always give you that information as well. But I just want to say thank you so much, Donna Lisa and Tracy, for the presentation. That was really insightful, really wonderful. Again, we're going to continue doing these programs throughout the week. So you also have one tomorrow and one on Friday at noon. If you can attend, we will have these up on our YouTube channel. Just give us a little bit of time to get them up and edited, but they will be available at a later time. So thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate you guys coming out, and thank you all for attending today.
Thank you for having us, and we look forward to being back on Friday about funding your business.
Absolutely. We'll see you on Friday. Bye.